Another day. Hope them damn Germans don't bomb again tonight. I could do with a night in my own bed. There's not much sleep to be had now. Down the shelter. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's not. Do I want to know? Know for sure? If I don't open you, there's a chance. A small sparkle of chance. A little bit more time with him. Okay. You brought darkness into this house. I'm gonna have to do it. God help me. You're all I have left now. December 17th in the year 1944. Jack Dolan was lost in battle on the 24th of November in the year of 1944. Presumed dead. Short. No words wasted. Just lives. Young lives. It's done. Jack's with John now. They were never separated a day until last June. John had his leg blown off. Clean off, they said. Nothing clean about a landmine. Nothing clean at all. It was Jack that found his brother in a hospital over in Normandy. He was bleeding out and dying. Like all the men around him. Sure, they were digging holes to bury the dead faster than any surgeon could stitch him up. Would have been their birthday today. Happy birthday, boys. You would have been 19 today. God, I remember the day you were born. Sheila, she was acting a bit strange for a few days, and I came home late that Christmas Eve. So that was the year of the big frost. Sure, all the pipes up the town were freezing. So I came in here, she was sitting on that chair, and her waters had just broke all over the floor. Sure, I didn't know what to do. If she was a sink, I could have plugged her. But what a mad woman. Wasn't touching her. So I ran around to Mary. Now, Mary had 14 children, so she didn't know what to do. So, God bless her. Within a few minutes, she had a load of women rounded up. She had the towels all ready and waiting. And she had a load of water boiled. Sure, I didn't know. Was she going to birth the baby or scold the pig? That was a good day. At 9 on the dot, I heard the first cries of me wee baby boy, Jack. A healthy cry he had too. But it was about 10 minutes later, there was an awful commotion upstairs. Oh, all sorts of shenanigans going on. I could hear women screaming. Next, some woman came out to the top of the stairs and shouted, "There's another one." Sure, We didn't expect twins. There was no twins in my family, nor in Sheila's. It was at the stroke of 10. Wee baby John was born. He was even louder than Jack. That was a good day. The next day was Christmas Day, and a fresh flurry of snow had fallen over the city. Sure, this place everywhere was white and clean. And all the neighbours from around, one brought turkey, one brought ham, someone else brought stuffing, and someone else brought spuds. So we set up here high and dry and happy, all four of us. They were the good days, and we were happy. Many's a day the lads would come running into the house, starving and scalded, from the playing football out in the street with Mary's brood and them three young mad yokes across the road. They were the good days. Sure, they were the best days. We did try for more, but we weren't blessed. As I said to Sheila, we were already. And then it changed. The boys became 18. That damn war needed feeding. And our boys were strong and healthy and primed fodder. We watched them walk up that street with the last of Lizzie's, up around the turn, what was left of Cassidy's old shoe shop. I could see Sheila's heart breaking as they disappeared out of sight. The Allies were kicking the arse of them Germans, and should they be home again for Easter? But Good Friday came and went. Took a lot of Good Fridays with them too. But sure, they were together. That alone kept us going. Many's a day, Sheila would say. They look out for each other. They'll bring each other home. She seemed to believe it less and less every time she said it. It was the 22nd of July. It was a hot, wet day. Everybody knew the sound of the telegram man's bicycle wheels. It had a different sound than all the other bikes, a more impertinent word. You always hoped it kept on going. You didn't want that God-forsaken contraption stopping at your door. You did not. I was in the welding yard when I saw Sheila coming in through the foundry gates, grabbing a piece of paper and screaming like a banshee. She was soaked to the skin and making that exact same sound the day she brought them into the world. Except this was for one of them going, wee John. Them wee blonde curls. Poor wee John. They were twins, you know. Many couldn't tell them apart. They were very different to us. We saw it. It'll be easy saw now. Sure, I held the woman tight. Took her home. It was the longest walk I ever did. I gave her a few squigs of whiskey. Brought her upstairs to lay down. Sheila was broken. She took to the bed. Sure, how could you do anything else? She couldn't deal with the loss at all. It was something in her. There was something in the Cassidys, in fairness. The mother went the same way. She went to the bed, and Sheila had to go up there for 6 months and nurse her to ail Mrs. Cassidy give up the goat. God bless her though, she was a good woman too. She took care of that husband and the 9 brood. Sheila didn't lick that of a stone, for the good or for the bad. I was Sheila's oldest brother. He was oldest in them all. Sad story. Must be about 6 years ago now. And he was good with cards. And he generally came out with more than he went in with. Sad end. She was down playing a game of poker in McCluskey's bar. And he was doing well too, because he was halfway through a bottle of Magemsey whiskey. And sure, didn't he need to go for a piss? So he went out the back lane. And an ash from his rolled up fag landed on his Mickey. See, you could hear the shouts of town away. But sure, with the hammer and the banging, didn't the poor man lose his grip? He slipped and fell, banging his head on the wall on the way down. Sure, that was that. Sure, no one found him till the next morning. Some poor young lassie found him on the lane, and a drunk man with his dick in his hand. And then the first telegram came. Should we limped along? I cooked and cleaned what I could. Mary next door now, she was a godsend. She kept Sheila together. She kept me together too. I would not sit outside these 4 walls. But it was hard. Stiff upper lip and all that. But you're broken, shattered. No well can fix that. Then last week this. I came in from the yard around 7. I was cold and tired, and sure the house was dark. I wasn't in and the candle lit. There was a banging at the door. Who was it? Only Mary. Floods of tears come down her face. All I could do was grab the woman. I was like, "Are you all right? Is it the old fella?" She goes, "No." "Is it Tim, the youngest?" She shook her head. She slowly put her hand into her pocket, her apron pocket, and pulled out a telegram. My name on it. Poor woman was shaking. She said she took it from the telegraph man earlier in the day, and she went straight up the stairs to Sheila with it. Sheila, as cool as ninepins, looked at her and said, "If I don't see it, it doesn't exist." Up out of the bed with her, the first time, I'd say in 4 months. Threw her clothes in an old battered suitcase and headed for the door. She turned round to Mary and said to her, "Thanks, just simply, thanks for everything. I'm off to me sister's now." She went down them stairs and out that door and up the street towards Canal. She never once looked around. She never once looked back. And I left you there because I didn't want to know either. Why did I open you? Why did I let them go? My beautiful wee boys. My beautiful Sheila. God, I remember the day I met you. You were the belle of my ball that time back at the midsummer dance. God, I loved you, woman, I loved you. Jack Dolan was lost in battle on the 24th of November in the year 1944. Presumed dead.